Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to do a pom-pom. And here is a pom-pom on top of a cute little hat. Now how you make these, well, I'm using the Clover pom-pom maker. It is simple, I like it, and it's quick. So what I'm using 3 different colors of yarn to make mine. You can use whatever you want. But the way this is, you pull the one side out. You want to hold your yarn there. Oops. Which these you can get at Packetans. You can get them at Joann Fabrics. I'm sure you could probably get them at Hobby Lobby and Michael's as well. We just don't locally have either of those stores. Alright, so you got yarn on one end, and then you just wrap. Oops. I'm trying to wrap this so you can see what I'm doing in the camera. Alright. So you wrap it until it's nice and full. Add something in my yarn. Okay, that's good enough for this side. So you close it and cut the yarn. I need to figure out what's going on with my yarn over here. Got a huge knot in my yarn. There we go. Alright, you do the same thing on this second side. Just whichever end you want to put the starting yarn is fine. Just wrap it a couple times by it, and then you don't have to hold it. It'll keep itself there pretty good. And you can make this really, really thick for a really full pom-pom, or you can do it thinner. It's up to you, but just try to make it even all the way across. There we go. I've got that wrapped as much as I want to wrap it. Alright, now we'll need to cut a piece of scrap yarn. Here's my scrap yarn. So here we go. Now you want to take your scissors, keep it closed, do not open it up at this point. You will lose everything and be very sad. You cut that all the way around. There we go. Now you take your scrap yarn. See, there's a slot all the way around. Take that scrap yarn, wool it down in there. Alright. Take and you want to tie a knot. You want to tie it very, very tight. I take and flip it over to the other side, and I will tie a second knot and then double it. There we go. You're pretty much done at this point. Now you can open up both sides. This is held together with like a little nail thing. You can take all that apart, put it back together, sit it over to the side, and then you just fluff it out. Just shake it, fluff it out. You might have a little bit of trimming to do. See, this one I didn't do super thick. Some of those ends, if you don't get them just right, you might want to trim them down to where they're even. But when you add them into a hat, this part right here will be flat because it'll be stuck in a hat, and that makes the rest of it fill out a little bit more. And what I do is I do my cast off. Most hats are going to be a pull string type cast off. So I pull it to where there's only like this much left, and I put this string down in it and pull it as tight as I can, finish the cast off, and then just pull this up all the way and then tie this in. That way it's not, because if you gotta be careful, else you'll end up with a really loose ball at the top. That is how you do a pom-pom. I do hope this helped. Any questions or comments, please leave in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe.